everybody, we're going to get started here. I'm going to move this around just a little bit. And I haven't been able to do a live for, man, quite a while. So I'm back. I hopefully will get you all on here, and I'm going to show you a few things today. Just a simple wreath that you can make, and nothing exciting, nothing too hard, but something that is doable. So I hope that I can get you on here. I'm going to try to straighten you out here just a little bit to see if it works. I know I need to oil my thing that holds my phone here. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better. How is everybody doing? I know I didn't send out an alert for this, but I don't really like to do that in the middle of the day. But I want to show you how to do a pull-through method with, and I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. So I'm going to bring you up, see if I can see all you on here. And this will be posted on YouTube. So if you're watching from YouTube right now, you're watching a Facebook Live. So be patient with me. We are going to be using this mesh from, let me open it up here, from Hobby Lobby. It is the 5.5 inch mesh here. I'm going to see if I can bring up, there we go. I can see you guys now. Hopefully I can see there you go. Yes, I have been gone. I had surgery, and this is my first live since having surgery on my ear. It's been a little bit harder to recuperate than I had expected, but I wanted to hop on here because it's been forever since I've been able to talk to you guys and get up here. So this is the 5.5 inch, and it has, let's see here, it has 10 yards. I know that Dollar Tree sells mesh as well. I have not used Dollar Tree mesh. I really need to get it, and I really need to test it out and give you my honest feedback on it. But right now, I don't have any feedback on it because I haven't used it. But this is the mesh I'm going to use. It just has a really natural jute in the middle, and the rest is like the Poly Pro. I guess it says it's weatherproof too. So that's interesting to know. So we're going to start off with this, and I have some other things over here to add to it, and it's just wanted to do something really simple for you, and just to kind of my first time back after being gone for about a month here. So we're just going to use a Dollar Tree wreath form. These are not they're not like the wreath 10-inch wreath frames that I get. Those are a little bit sturdier. But for a good, just normal size wreath, if you're a beginner in wreath making, if you just want to make something quick, this is a great form to work with, and this mesh will be great. So only $1 at Dollar Tree. So that's it. It's about 14 inches in diameter. So as you can see, I already kind of started this. I started this quite a while ago, and then I did this today to kind of show you what we could do with it. But what we're going to do is we're going to turn it over, and we're going to do what we did with the other, let's see, which way do I just, I think I'm going to do this. Okay. We're going to just gather it here, take a little zip tie, and I'm just going to zip tie it to my wreath frame. Doesn't matter where you do it, okay? Because we're going to start wherever you're closest to which opening. But I have a YouTube video showing how to do like a natural jute burlap pull through, and I thought, you know, you should be able to do this with this size mesh. And so I just wanted to kind of get on here, show you how easy it is. I know wreath supplies are kind of hard to find right now, but this is going to be a cute fall wreath. So I've got it connected to my wreath form. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to push it up to this first one and make a good size loop, and I'm going to push it back. Okay, so if you see, I went through that first section. So we're going to go through this section, the middle section, and the inside section, okay? So now we're just going to pull it up through here. I'm not even twisting it. I'm not doing any of that. And I'm just going to push it as far back as I can. I'm going to do the inside section, and I'm just going to push it back. Let's see. So after I've done those 3 sections, I've got the 3 loops. You want to keep it pretty consistent. You're going to go back, and you're going to go to this first section again. And I'm not even twisting anything. I'm just pulling it up. If you're a beginner, this is a great wreath for you to do. Just there's no figuring out the placement of your poof. but you get that deco mesh look. So as you can see, I went to the outside. So I'm just going to keep going here. And I think we're going to use 3 rolls of this. So here's the key with Hobby Lobby. If the mesh or ribbon is not on sale when you go get it, you go the next week, because the next week it will be 50% off. So don't buy it at full price. Okay, I want you to buy it when it's half price. Or at least if you only need 1 roll, use your 40% off coupon. But okay, so I'm gonna see, I think I need to go back here and do another row of it, and then I'm gonna look at it and see what it looks like. Alrighty, and I'm gonna look at your comments in a moment, but if you're on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. We are almost at 25,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I am just blown away. Okay, so that looks pretty good. That's pretty consistent. Let me move this stuff over here a little bit. So all we're going to do is we're going to keep, we've got the crossbar here, so I'm going to keep going over. So as you can see, I ended on the inside, so I'm going to go on this outside past the cross of the bar, or the crossbar, I should say. So, all right. It's nice to see everybody on here. I'm sorry it's in the middle of the day. I mean, when's the last time I've done it like this? But I just wanted to get on. I have got to leave here in a little bit for a lunch date with family. So, but this is so simple. Can you tell that this is just easy? I mean, it's just easy. I bet you could try it with a 10-inch, but I think it's going to be a little bit more cumbersome to work with. So that's why I really like the 5.5-inch. So, and if you did Dollar Tree, does anybody know how many yards is on a Dollar Tree roll? Is it 5 yards? Is it 3 yards? I'm not really sure, because I don't know if I've ever bought it, or if I've bought it and I haven't used it. So let me know in the comments. So this should do a little bit more than 2 sections of your frame. Okay, so that looks pretty good, but what I'm finding is it's filling this spot, but I feel like I have an opening over here. So I'm just gonna go back, and I'm gonna add another loop there, okay? And let's see, let's add another middle loop too. But not necessarily the inside. I think the inside has enough. So I'm just gonna see here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go, here's the crossbar again, and I'm gonna go over it here. So are you starting, I know 4th of July is over, Halloween is on its way. Are you starting on your fall decor? Okay, let's see, let's cut that off. I haven't really started, but like I said, I'm just now getting back to work. It's a little bit been a slower process for me to get back to work. So I hope you can see what I'm doing. That's still, that 1 roll is covering quite a bit. So it really depends on how, how far you push it back, how much you want it to be kind of soft and bubbly, or do you want it to have more? Do you want it fuller, and do you want like your bubbles to be tighter? So it just kind of depends on how you want it to look. If you want to use like 4 rolls, or if you just want to use 2 rolls. Okay, so we're getting to the end here. Let me take this apart. Just gonna cut this off like that. So, all right. Hi, Kathy, Sue, Wilson. I'm glad you're watching. Yeah, if this is the first time you've ever watched me on Facebook or on YouTube, let me know so I can say hi. All right, so this is the end. So I'm just going to gather my end, and we're just going to zip tie it to the frame. That's it. Nothing hard here at all. So just take a 4-inch zip tie, and we're just going to zip tie it. This will be a really light wreath too. This, I'm not going to put, you could put a cute sign on it, but I don't really have I don't do the sign thing, guys. I don't do the big ribbon and mesh wreaths. You know, I think you already know that by now. So I don't have a bunch of signs laying around to kind of see. So I just kind of improvised today. So let's open this other one. It's the Poly Pro Mesh Ribbon from Hobby Lobby. The item number is 340455 if you need to order online. Okay, so, and obviously we aren't even going to use a whole one of these, so you don't need a full 3 rolls of this. So just gather it and let's just connect it anywhere on your frame. I think I'm going to do the middle. Excuse me. And just connect it like so. All right. If you are on Facebook, I have a crafting group called Wreath Creators and More, and if you haven't joined it, you need to join it. I will list that link after I'm done here, and it will be in the comment or the description on YouTube. And okay, so let's pull this back over. So let's just start on the outside again. Really seriously, there's no wrong way. You could start on the inside if you wanted, or on the outside. It's totally up to you. You're going to get the same result, and that's what's important, is just a nice wreath base. So I am going to use a little bit of leftover burlap that I have found at JoAnn's. Like I said, I've been recuperating for the last 2.5 weeks, and I haven't been to a craft store, guys. I haven't seen what's out there. So I bet you JoAnn has some nice fall burlap out right now. So I need to get over there and see. But the reason why I'm going to use, that's JoAnn burlap. That's what I'm talking about. The reason why I'm going to use it is because it's a stiffer burlap, and I really like it. I watched a video today on YouTube on how to stiffen. Now you got it's smaller amounts of burlap with Elmer's glue. So I thought that would be an interesting one to make. Okay, so so if you see me here, I went to the outside, but I'm not going to put any more loops there. I'm going to switch over here. And we're just going to fill this last little gap. And then I'm going to show you how to make a bow, really simple bow. And my little wreath frame just kind of broke on me here, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Let's see here. It gets a little, you know, we're getting to the end here, so it gets a little hairy getting close to each other here. So it's kind of harder for you to see, but you're still just doing the same technique over and over. So just push it back so you can fit some more bubbles or poofs or whatever you like to call them. But I like this because there's no, I don't have to have a work form. I don't have to have, you know, anything technical or expensive to use here. I'm just using a Dollar Tree form, and I'm just coming through it, and I think it looks really good. So let's see here. We're almost there. Just a little bit more. All right, I'm going to do one more inside, and I think that's going to be the last inside poof here, because I think we're going to have enough. But I have a little bit of a gap over here, so we're going to do, let's see, we're going to do another poof right between here. You know what, I'm going to do the middle, and then I'm going to end with the outside here. One more. Okay. So I think that's good. You still can see the middle. So let's switch this over and cut it. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to zip tie it and then cut it. And then that way I'm cutting a little bit less off. So you have about 1/2 of a roll left there. So that's pretty good. So yeah, 2.5 rolls. That made a 14-inch wreath frame. Okay. So I think that is really cute and very simple. I mean, I don't know how long I've been on here, but This doesn't, I know I had one roll already finished because I actually had done this quite a while ago, but so you can just kind of go through and do whatever, you know, if you need to fluff it up. But this is just a very simple way to do a pull through method with the 5.5. So let's put this to the side and let me show you what I want to do next. I want to take and show you how to make a nice burlap bow with this. I just think this is so pretty and I think it's perfect for fall. I believe I got this last fall, so I don't think you're going to be able to find this again. But this is the 5.5 inch. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's see, let's cut this. Make sure this is straight. This is really, I'm just kind of trying to be really simple here. So I'm going to put it out this way. And I'm going to make a good loop. Let's see how much I want, and I will tell you the inches here in a moment. Let's see, I don't think I need that big of a tail. So let's see, how big is that? That is about, if I overlap it, that is about 19 inches, okay? So I'm going to gather it about, let's see, 7 inches in, okay? And I'm going to move this tail over because I want this tail to come down. All right, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to make a similar loop that is about 7 inches. So let's see here, I'm going to just look here. Yep, that's about right. And I'm going to gather it. Okay, so what I want you to do at this point is take a zip tie and zip tie it in the middle. And I'm not going to zip tie it all the way. I'm not going to do it too tightly, okay? I'm going to do it tight enough that it holds the shape of the bow, but not too tightly because I'm going to show you that in a minute, okay? So now I'm going to just cut, make sure these are about the same length, okay? And then I think I want to do, this is the JoAnn's burlap, by the way. And I know I said that, but I just want to make sure you knew. And I like this burlap. I'm like confused on these scissors. I'm just going to dovetail it. You're just going to fold it over and you're going to cut at an angle. Okay. I just like the look of it. That's it. You don't have to do that if you don't like that. But this might be my fall door decor. My husband's like, why don't you put flowers on your door? Because I get tired of the flowers because I make them all the time. So I like something a little different. Okay, so that is a simple, simple bow. Okay, so what am I going to do to wrap around that? And you're just going to work with this. And like I said, I like the JoAnn's burlap because it is a stiffer feel. And you can even spray this with a clear, let's see, I don't have any by my workstation here, but a clear acrylic spray, and I would use a Rust-Oleum matte. So what I would do is I would get, I would take some of this here, this raffia that I got from the Dollar Tree. I think it comes in a pack of, 3, am I right, or 2? And I'm just gonna grab some of this. I think I do this on my pumpkin burlap tutorial on YouTube. Can't remember, but I think I do. So I'm just going to wrap it around here, and on the back I'm going to move this. Let's see, and I'm going to try to tie it. But I think what I could do too is, if you didn't, yeah, I'm just going to tie this. If you didn't, I put this a little too tight. But if you didn't do it too tight, you could just put it through that zip tie, okay? So I'm gonna look there. Okay, that looks good. So I'm going to tighten this up just a little bit, and I'll trim these off. So how are we gonna put this on our wreath frame? I'm gonna get, let's see, where did I put it? Just a chenille stem, and I'm gonna run it underneath, okay? So now that that chenille stem is underneath, I'm gonna make that a lot tighter. So that's not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna clip this off. And there you have a bow to attach to it. So it's kind of really up to you what you want to do. The next step I'm going to show you is really quick and really easy, but I just kind of wanted to kind of throw out some ideas to you. If you have a bunch of pretty ribbon, use your ribbon, use whatever you want, but this is just what I had on hand. And I also kind of wanted to show you what you could use from Dollar Tree. So what I was doing earlier is I cut it at an angle. So here's the 8-inch mark. I'm not sure if you can see that, so I'm going to move this over. I want to cut this by 8 inches, but I want to cut it at an angle. So I'm not going to go straight up. I'm going to go to the 8-inch mark and I'm going to go at an angle, okay? And then over here, where I have the 8-inch mark, I'm going to go at an angle so that we have an angled look, okay? So let's do another one of those. But now I have this already to the point I want it, so that's good. So we want 24, let's see, how many inches is that? I need to see, did I do it at 8? I did more like 9 inches there. Okay, so that's all right. All right, so I'm gonna just cut it at an angle. So what I did is I just gathered it up, okay? And like I said, I like this because it's just stiffer. And then I took some raffia and I cut it at 8 inches. And I'm just gonna add some raffia. At this point, you can do whatever you wanna do. You don't have to do what I'm showing you, but this is just kind of an idea of something easy to do. Okay, I'm gonna take a, let's see, just a little zip tie here, and I'm gonna zip tie this together. Okay, and I didn't zip tie that too tight because then I'm gonna take these again were from the Dollar Tree I bought last year. I'm sure I think they've had these several years in a row. I'm just gonna cut it about there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just tuck it in down through that zip tie. Can you see what I'm doing here? Okay. And then that way I can use this little stem part to actually put it on my wreath. So let's just do a couple of these and then we'll put them on and we'll be done. So like I said, you just, so from shortest angle to shortest angle, we're just going to gather it. Put a little bit of raffia. Maybe you guys don't like raffia. Maybe you want to use, you know, some greenery or something. Use whatever you want to use. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm not catching up with the comments. But, and you could even layer it like this and then put your, let's try this. And then I'll put my little zip tie on it. Nope. I need my glasses. That's so funny. When you can't see the zip tie opening. So let's do, okay, so that gives us 3. I have one already on. So let's do 2 more. Let's say just 2 more. So I want to do it, I'm trying to do this the right spot, guys, and I know I'm not getting it right. So they might be a little bit off, but that's okay. They don't have to be exact. Okay, let's cut, let's see, that would give me 5. So let's do 1 more of these. And another one of these, because I like that color the best. I don't know why. No reason there, just, you know, thinking out loud. And like I said, I'm not even using that much raffia. You could even put a lot more raffia on this. So let's just do that. Let's just go ahead and add our flower to it and then add our zip tie. All right, we're gonna pull it down. And I also wanted to show you guys this because you can go and find the supplies right now. Right now, supplies are in, you know, can't seem to find stuff, and that way you can make something. You can go to the store and make something. Just add a little bit here, maybe add a little bit. Let me cut a little bit more off here. Just gonna grab some, no rhyme or reason. Doesn't have to be perfect, guys. We're not looking for perfect. What I kind of do is bend that. Do you see what I'm doing? So I'm bending that. Okay, so where did it go? Okay, it went down here. So we want to make sure it goes down here. Okay, so let's put these on our wreath. Okay. So I already have one on here, as you can see, but I think I'd like to put a bow on here, and really you could make this and just put a bow and call it a day. So I prefer the side bow. What do you guys? Do you guys like the top bow? Do you like a bottom bow? But I prefer the side bow, so I'm gonna do it there. I know it's kind of hard to see. I'm looking at the camera or my iPad, and it's a little hard to see. So I'm gonna do, okay, I'm gonna just kind of see. I'm going to connect it to these two, probably, yeah, let me move something out of the way here. Two inside middle brackets. I'm going to just go down. I'm not going to pull it too tightly because then our bow is just going to sink into our wreath. So I'm going to flip this over here in a moment. So, okay. And I'm just going to, let's see here. All right, I'm looking, and I'm just going to twist it. That's it. And that way, if you ever want to move it around, you can move it around. Okay. All right. So at this point, I don't know, I kind of like, I need to stand up almost. Kind of like it like that. So you could leave all these off. You can add them. You could add them just kind of anywhere you want. So I'm just going to take this. I'm going to take the stem like I told you, and I'm just going to run it through and kind of wrap it around two of these frame wires. And then I'm just going to fill it back in. Don't want that to be too close there. So let's do, I don't know, maybe I should have done another, I'm gonna have to do another one up here. Oh, I probably should have done that. This one should probably have been in this. But, you know, for now, I can change it when I take my picture of this wreath for you. But I know everybody says you gotta do it in, oh, there's a zip tie showing here. You gotta do it in odd numbers, and I would agree with that. So I might have to change this. This one's getting a little smushed, so let's move it out of the way here. You know? And then really 4 seems like it's good enough. And you could even put a flower in the middle there. But like I said, this is a very simple do-it-yourself DIY wreath. And I know some people get a little intimidated about trying one of my flowers, and they are, you know, I sell tutorials and I make tutorials for YouTube. But if you're just wanting to try out something for the first time, or just want a new idea, you know, that would be it. So yeah, I think that's pretty cute. It's not overly technical. It's just something simple, and you can even, you know, if you want to, you could zip tie some of the poofs down to show your little accents better. But yeah, I might cut these tails just a little bit. But that's it, guys. Nothing real fancy here, just something simple that anybody could do. I mean, anybody could do this. So make sure you like and subscribe, and come back next time when I have another live or a video on YouTube. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.